Hello everyone, I am Assistant Professor Yasvi Shejare from Agricultural Engineering Department, and this is topic number 7 from SC217, okay, which includes cost estimation of greenhouse. As we know that cost of greenhouse increases according to the material, then size, design, etc. Okay. So in this topic we have to just focus over which items are required for the greenhouse construction, so we can estimate the cost accordingly. Okay, so we will just cover which items we have to focus here, or which needs we have to focus here. Okay, so here example is given: prepare an estimate of naturally ventilated structure of GH1 type from following data. Okay, now GH1 type of that is greenhouse 1 type, which is naturally ventilated. Okay, it is accepted by the Maharashtra. According to that classification, there are 3 types: GH1, GH2 and GH3. GH1 is naturally ventilated, then GH2 it is partially controlled, and GH3 that is fully automatic. Okay, now here size is given 20 by 28, then base size, then under gutter height. Okay, then after that ridge height, number of gutters. Okay, then type of material, okay, etc. But we are not going to discuss here these dimensions or whatever. We just focus here which materials we have to, or which important points we have to consider here while determining the cost estimation of the greenhouse. Okay, so first is that GI for columns means galvanized iron required for the columns. Okay, then galvanized iron for bottom chord, then top chord. Okay, so while designing this you have to focus here how much galvanized iron required for the columns, then for bottom chord, then top chords. Okay, then galvanized iron required for central pipe. Okay, then after that truss member, total truss member cost according to the design, then film fixing angles we have to consider in this case, then total apron required, then curtain, how much polyfilm is required for apron, curtain according to the design. Okay, then length of gripper and battens. Okay, gripper and battens are used to fix the covering material. Okay, so we have to consider here this cost also. Then GI sheet for gutter. Okay, then GI pipe for curtains, then polyfilms, then UV stabilized polyfilm here selected. Then we have to consider how much this polyfilm will be required for curtain, then apron, then for gables. Gables means a slopy roof like this. Okay, then doors, how many doors required. Okay, then cost accordingly. Then foundation cost, fabrication and erection cost. Okay, now here one point is here labor. Okay, labor 50% of items 1 to 12. Okay, means here from 1 to 12. Okay, number 1 2 3 4, okay, up to number 12 we have to consider here 50% of labor cost. Okay, and last point in this topic, that is contingencies, 3% of items from 1 to 12. Okay, contingencies means emergency cost. We have to consider here at least 3% of emergency cost for the items 1 to 12. Okay, so according to this we have to design firstly greenhouse, and then we can calculate the cost. Okay, now while estimating the cost we have to consider here how much quantity is required, then what is the current rate, then what is the unit, it is in meter, in square meter, etc., and amount in rupees. Okay, so while designing or for estimating the cost, not designing, for estimating the cost of greenhouse we have to focus which type of items we are going to use, then quantity, rate, unit and amount. Okay, so we will stop here. This session is completed here. So thank you for listening.